Spoiler alert, Darth Vader isn't really Luke and Leia's father. It's actually Ben Kenobi. Yeah, Padme got around. Anywho, sorry for the spoilers, but come on. Star Wars, it's an old franchise now, and everybody should know this. Alright? We've seen it from the get-go that Ben Kenobi, with his amazing beard and stash and mullet in the second movie, that kind of swag, he just got Padme up and running. Anywho, on a serious note, Star Wars is on the rise. However, the only thing companies seem to be trying to create is a nostalgic feeling. See, ever since Disney acquired rights to the world-famous Star Wars franchise, there has been a booty load of Darth Vaders, Stormtroopers, Boba Fett's, and Han Solos. Just everywhere. It's all over. Fans of the franchise have been crying in joy as their hopes of seeing their favorite Star Wars era come back to life thanks to Disney and all the old people that work at Disney and also wanted the old school Star Wars to come back. We began seeing a poop ton of Star Wars announcements almost as soon as Disney acquired rights to the franchise, and most fans were happy. I mean, how can you not? Darth Vader and Stormtrooper toys began releasing by the thousands, and they were selling out like there was no tomorrow. Selling a lot faster than the Twinkies when they were running out of business. Movies were announced so soon that it can make you think that Disney might have been plotting about taking over the franchise from the start. It would seem that now the empire that is Disney has taken all the galaxy that is Star Wars by force. But how much is too much Darth Vader and Stormtroopers? Video game rights were given to various companies to allow video game developers to make games about Star Wars. EA, of course, was quick to tease a new Battlefront game. A game that many Star Wars fans remember from the old console generation days, such as the PlayStation 2. Expectations were rising since Battlefront 2 brought so much content and joy to the fans. EA, the new heir to the Battlefront throne, just has to make a successor to the old school video game, right? However, all that has been announced for that game is the Galactic Civil War era. Stormtroopers and Rebels, Vader and Luke, Boba Fett, and we see that they have worked hard on developing the Rebels and the Stormtroopers on the famous snow planet Hoth. I mean, how can you forget Hoth? The Clone Wars TV show that was on Cartoon Network was discontinued to make way for the all-new Star Wars Rebels TV show, which, I guess on their defense, is made by the same developers from the Clone Wars TV show. But again, here we see how the Galactic Civil War era just crushes the Clone Wars era with ease. The movies that are being made are taking place after the Galactic Civil War era, and on April of this year, a Star Wars Celebration event occurred where fans came out and watched all their old school characters at the convention and hoped to see more of the new movie. The nostalgia was indeed real, and fans were getting raging hard boners across the entire convention, boys and girls alike. So with the conventions, the games, and the TV shows all talking about the Galactic Civil War, Vader and Boba Fett and all this, and other movies coming out, such as the new Han Solo movie, and of course a Boba Fett movie is to be expected. The nostalgia really might just be too much to handle. Or is it? Have companies focused too much on nostalgia that they are willing to throw away the Clone Wars, just like if it were a dirty old rag? And what about other eras, like the Old Republic? Is that ever even going to show off a tad bit of the potential it carries, or do companies not even begin to bother with that era? How long until the fans have had enough nostalgia and wish for something new? Are companies going to continue forward rather than trying to go back to previous eras and show things off a bit more into detail, like, Darth Plagueis the Wise, or Darth Bane, or Darth Malagus, Revan and Malak? There's so many Sith in the past. There's so many Jedi in the past. There's so much story in the past that we barely see. I mean, wouldn't it be better to kind of, probably explain a bit more of the previous eras to kind of, show off everything that they've made so far already? Or is it better to go on forward to more new things, like, Star Wars Episode 7 and 8 are gonna be totally new things? Star Wars, it's amazing, sure, and many fans like Star Wars for its entirety. Star Wars is made up of just more than Vader and Han Solo and Boba Fett. And yes, the original trilogy is a great era, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the original trilogy is garbage, because of its, 70s CGI and all this quite cheesy stuff that they had. The most epic battle between Vader and Ben Kenobi, seeing Ben Kenobi almost throw a hip out, as soon as he swung a lightsaber. Poor Vader almost broke his back and would probably need more cybernetic repairs after that fight. There's so much more to it, and it's so much more to offer if they only give Star Wars the chance, if fans give it a chance as well. A lot of fans of the Star Wars franchise are old enough to say, back in my day, I watched Star Wars when it first came out in the movies. Then after watching it, they went directly to the adult showings. Because back then they could watch porn in the movie theaters. Especially after seeing that half-naked Leia. How much you want to bet? A lot of those old geezers went to the XXX showing right next to it. Other fans who are too young to even imagine what a typewriter is, let alone see the original trilogy when it came out, will say how the original trilogy is where the true Star Wars fans reside in. That only the true Star Wars fans prefer the original over the prequel. Do you agree with this statement? If many fans believe this, companies will be able to milk all the money they want. Out from you, anyway. Do you think nostalgia is capable of doing this? I mean, it would seem as if it has been working so far with all new trilogy, original trilogy Star Wars stuff coming out. It's just so much Chewbacca, so much Han Solo, so much Millennium Falcon, so much X-Wings and Y-Wings and Rebels and Death Star. The original trilogy has just gone bananas in pajamas right now, thanks to fans. And remember, companies throw out a lot of things. If fans start complaining, they'll look to new things. They listen to fans. They have to. It's how they make money. The nostalgia right now is working like a siren, singing its beautiful Star Wars theme song, luring us to it with ease, and as soon as we get close, companies can begin eating our wallets away, and we seem to not care or worry about what the Star Wars franchise can turn into if this keeps going. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe there's no such thing as too much nostalgia. Maybe I'm not a true fan, Maybe. Well, hopefully this video has brought some insight into the situation, and you can now let out all your feelings into the comment section. But before you do that, and before I close off this video, it is time for the question of the day. The question is, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. If you appreciate the content and liked it, make sure to click, not hit, that like button. Remember, that like button also has feelings. If you are interested in more videos, then please subscribe so you will stay up to date with any more videos I create. See you when I see you.